everyone. Welcome to another round of the Galactic Podracing tournament. My name is Game Draco, and I'm joined with
I'm Digital Unity.
I'm joined with
Sorry,
Digital
I thought we
Unity,
were doing a cooperative intro there. I guess I screwed that up. Whoop,
and
mistake.
we are starting on, and I'm not making this up, Backwards Howler Gorge.
This is gonna be a fun one, folks. Backwards lines are not by default in the game. This is a gentleman's agreement between our two pilots today.
Yeah,
There's been
this is going to be ridiculous.
a little bit of editing of some files here. This is about as heavy as modding of the game gets with regards to changing tracks right now.
Yeah, this is just so ridiculous. I never thought anyone would use this backwards mod in tournament.
Yet here we are.
Yep.
Countdown has yet to be given, so we're just seeing them practice, but you're going to get a general idea of how this game looks going against the grain. That is to say, a little worse than normal. There are a few things that definitely weren't designed to be approached from this direction.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, it looks like the match is going according to Botto, which means the race will begin on our end pretty soon.
Here we go.
There we go.
Thumbs off. Oh my god. And I can't even tell you what the boost patterns are because we're going backwards.
Completely inverted. Any heating knowledge that either of us has is completely
right into the gate that was for Beato's Wild Ride. And here we go. This is a downhill slope you floor. Now you floor it uphill.
This is just wild to look at.
Okay, now this is the part where it can kill you the most. We're jumping over here.
Dom makes the safest way to jump back
and then you have to floor it, or else you'll crash on that texture kill spot that happens when you slam hard, throttle. They both do it. Now it's a downhill slalom.
Well, this is absolutely wild. It's like a whole other game.
Yeah, it feels like a completely different track. And
oh, yeah, that's the bridge. I guess that's where the bridge is in this part. Right?
Okay, we're taking the scenic route. Oh!
That's a fun death to have there.
And Yam's taking the faster path.
This is hurting my brain to look at.
Okay, he's flooring it on the ice field. This is really dangerous backwards. Yep! Crashes full throttle. And Dom's now in the lead because he took the safer, longer line. That'll
happen a lot today, I think, if backwards tracks become more frequent in between these two. I'll be honest, I'm not sure if I'm hoping for more or less of this.
Oh my god, this is ridiculous.
This is absolutely insane. Coming back out of water treatment, heading toward gorge jump.
They have to boost here to maintain the speed. And both of them fail it. Oh no. Both crash.
I think it was worse for Yam there.
Yeah, Yam stalled before crashing. Dom just plain crashed. And there you see both of them getting downhill boost so much they're struggling to hold it. I think they're braking like you do with a downhill thing. Maybe they should stall.
Absolutely wild. Yam again taking the outside course.
Oh, they both took the inside this time.
Oh right, it's the inside one way and the outside the other. I'm confused, man.
Okay, Dom crashes on the tent, and
as does Yam, but not before getting the
crashes
new
both throttle into the wall.
This is certainly something. I did not expect this today, and you know what? I'm happy with it.
Oh yeah. There we go. Barely makes it.
Ooh, uh-oh.
Both fail!
Oh, that's not a good place to respawn.
Yeah. I think King Bean Dip needs to update the sheet or make a note for the backwards run because I don't think any of us saw this coming.
It is absolutely absurd.
And
Oh, Dom, why are you doing it again? Well, I guess because it's the last lap.
I figured it was just the last lap. Oh no!
Oh well, there we go. That's a definite win for Dom at this point by 8 whole seconds.
Oh my! 8 seconds. That was so.
That was absolute insanity.
Yes. Yeah. Hope we get back to some regular stuff coming in. Okay.
Okay.
Redline Gateway Provan, of course. That's Dom's most fearsome track.
You definitely want to knock that out when you're playing against Dom.
I'm guessing Second City due to him doing well on the regular skip and not being good on the AI skip. Fire Mountain Rally taken out by Yam. No surprise there. Dom's a force there too. And Dom bans Zugga.
That's fair. Triplex is very intimidating. And knowing Dom, he'd go for it. Ooh, temp ban Wan, so somewhere we're going is going to be skips.
Doug Derby ban from Dom.
Derby. This is fascinating. Ooh!
Front to training is even a force. Front to training
skips without Wan.
So this means probably we're going to see Mars Guo.
Yeah. Mars is the definite choice here for this.
Now, Mars Guo is supposedly the fastest at this skip, but he's way harder to use than Wan Sandage.
Oh, by a long shot. This match is sort of unprecedented right off the bat here. Yam is playing very aggressively with his forces in an attempt to quickly take over from Dom. Let's see if it pays off.
Yeah.
This is going to be really interesting to see Bumpy used for this, because I didn't know that Bumpy was even remotely close to considered for a track like this.
He's actually the fastest at this skip without upgrades.
Bumpy's the fastest without upgrades, but they're only forcing one thing, aren't they?
No, but I think Mars Guo is the fastest fully upgraded, but without upgrades, Bumpy is the fastest because of his insane acceleration and cooling.
Huh.
And am I seeing EB for this?
You are indeed seeing EB Endicott brought out to play for this.
There we go.
Looks like our racers have gotten the countdown and are now beginning.
Yep. Okay. Now Bumpy's acceleration somewhere. Now will it count? It counted.
This one's a little bit more forgiving than some of the other full lap skips that exist. Oh, but that's not very forgiving at all.
Both fail. Now who can get up on the line first?
This is very high level gameplay, folks. This is where you want to be. This is what you want to see. Definitely not two grown men driving in a wall.
Okay, Domirae gets the skip first. Now will he get it a third time? Oh, I think he's got it. Or is he slipping off? I can't tell from that angle.
That's not a great angle. It's off.
Oh, it's now Yam has a chance to catch up again. Oh, he crashed
into the wall, but Dom is still struggling to get the angle.
Oh my god.
Oh, Yam is climbing.
But Bumpy's acceleration, I think, is going to pull him ahead at the last second. Does it count? Yes.
Yam gets it.
Yam narrowly wins. All came down to
by a
Bumpy's
second,
superior
it looks like.
acceleration. Oh,
Verify.
wow.
All right. That's a close one, folks. And I'm aware that for the untrained viewer, that looked like complete insanity. That skip is very strange. It was discovered in 2020. There's essentially a weird bit of geometry that you can just barely drive on. Sort of. If you're lucky.
Now Todd, 1-1.
1-1, Yam is serving. This is wild. This is what top level play looks like. Aqualaris Classic, 3 laps, unmirrored, full track, upgrades allowed. Okay, so no forces. And
I don't know what
like Bowls is banned. So we're probably going to see Ben come out here.
Now we're doing the most traditional thing in the tournament. Aqualaris Classic, Ben Mirror.
It doesn't get much more vanilla than this, I suppose. This is essentially the track that everybody wants to race on. I'm not sure why. It's not particularly exciting, but folks just like this one.
Yeah. I find all the Aqualaris Classics bland apart from Bumpy's full track.
Bumpy's full track is incredibly beautiful for a game like this. It didn't need to go as hard as it did, but feel free to screenshot.
Say that because Aqualaris Classic and Sunken Sea pretty much share everything with the other 2 tracks. Come on. Here we go. Now we're back up.
Oh, there's going to be a bit of a desync here. Looks like 8 seconds desync thereabouts.
Yep. Sync coming in.
19, 20. There it is.
Oh,
that's much
it's
better.
really close, but that might have cost Yam a little bit. Oh, that cost him big. Not being able to hold the boost really got him bad. And now you can see that.
On the other hand, it's Dom. It's Yam versus Dom. Dom holds just about every record in the game, more or less.
Yeah. Is it just me, or does Yam look like he's at slightly lower frame rate than Dom for this?
He could be. I don't know. I think it might just be like stream lag a little bit.
Because Yam's a lot sounds. Because I think with higher traction you don't bounce as much, and he's bouncing a lot.
That could be. It's possible that Dom is playing on like 60 right now to reduce some of those boost breaks. Interestingly, only Dom is using the Clegg tech here. For those unaware, for some reason, or actually not for some reason, when there's an AI racer loaded into this track, the doors end up in better positions on laps 2 and 3 for lines. Oh, Yam is leading.
I can't tell.
I don't know if Yam is leading in more than just time, but he had a faster lap there, and he does seem to be just barely ahead of Dom right now. It's definitely anyone's race, though.
Oh, that might have done it. I saw Yam lose the boost. Oh, that was not good.
Cost him, but there are other ways that Dom could still throw.
Can't count on Dom to throw. Oh, that's the.
But you can count on Yam.
Crashed. Yam crashed. This match is pretty much decided. And a 236.6 in tournament.
Yam coming in second. with a 244.07. And that's going to be game 2 going to Dom. Now, we saw Yam play aggressively with his forces earlier. Will he go just as hard now to try and take a second point off of Dom?
Yeah. I don't usually see people front load forces. Usually I see them reserve it when they're close to losing.
Yeah, they're sort of like a back against the wall, chips are down sort of issue. But Yam was playing very fast and loose with them a couple seconds ago, or at the beginning of his disadvantage state, I guess is what this would be in fighting game parlance. Oh, looks like Ben is banned and Mangaza Speedway is banned.
Sebulba's
Full track.
Legacy. Without Ben. This should be interesting. This is and the third time today.
Third time today, fourth time in my recent memory, as best I know, that Sebulba's Legacy has come up.
Yeah.
The match earlier that Yam was commentating was there were 2 instances of Sebulba's Legacy, one with skips, one without. And then just the other day, when I was racing, I pulled Sebulba's Legacy skips on my opponent. I think that was the only point I got in that match.
And then you starred, and then you also barred it against Nock when Nock wanted it.
Oh yeah, that also happened. I banned it on Nock at the best possible minute. That was a great day. She was not too happy about that.
Oh my god.
Well, this is just going to come down to pod difference.
Yam better not be using Mars against Bulls because he's just throwing it away.
Bulls is statistically superior to Mars in almost every category. The only real difference is that Mars is actually maneuverable and Bulls is distinctly not.
Yeah. But it'd be one thing if he went for the skip, in which case Mars would have been a really good bet here, but with it being full track, I would have gone with Bulls or Beto. Preferably Bulls.
I did Sebulba's Legacy skip with Bulls in my match. That was fun and apparently very ill-advised. I didn't know.
Yeah.
I just wanted to go with the funny man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is going to be a blowout.
This is not. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this guy. Yeah.
Oh.
What the? Yeah, you can floor right into the path, and you can. It's fastest to floor into that path. Just drop straight down.
Yam knows the strat then, and Dom doesn't. This might not be as decided as we thought, Draco. This might actually play out for Yam.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. That was such a close call. I'm amazed that Yam survived that.
Because Bulls is going to make up that time, but he's not ever going to be able to, like, make up all of it. He's going to catch back up just in time to see Mars whap him, pretty much. Did Dom take the fast strat on the last lap? I didn't see.
Yeah, he's going the long way. He doesn't want to fumble it. Both of them going the long way. Dom has this.
Cost him. Oh, almost.
He should not have used Mars. He should have gone with Bulls.
He should have gone with Bulls. But if he had actually gone on that bottom track with Mars that time, he might have actually won that. That could have been a win.
Now we're at match point with Domirae.
That's going to be something fun to talk about during the interviews at the end of this. That's going to be a lot of fun. Dom has match point here, which means that this is Yam's last chance to use skips or forces. Sorry, force of habit. I happen to have a favorite. Ban Sandage and Doug Don't Be waiting for forces and also a track. Scrappers Run. Skips.
Okay, this was not a skip until recently.
Yeah, very recently, actually. I didn't know it was considered a skip in my last match.
Yeah.
Scrapper's skip, for those wondering, is the funny little wall ride you can do coming out of the fast terrain conveyor.
It avoids probably the most treacherous part of the track and the caution wall of death, where if you hit it even slightly, it kills you.
And that's the skip, as performed by Dom there. Very interesting to see how the racers handle this. Oh! Yam knows another one, apparently.
Oh my god.
Yam is out here inventing tech. I don't know if it's going to be enough, but that's clever.
There we go.
There we go. Seems to be about 1.5 seconds of desync thereabouts. Not sure. Have to check.
Yeah. Oh! Yam scrapes the wall. That is not good. And that's
Yam
on his
with the
pick.
big throw.
Oh, he's trying to go that. Misses it
And that's not gonna
completely!
work either. Tournament nerves are a very real thing. For just pennies a day, you too can help to support research into this terribly debilitating illness. It's not out of the question, though, that Dom does something stupid. Or
And
Yam crashes a
big
third time.
fail.
That's also an option.
is he gonna go for that wrist track again? He
Of
is.
course he is. Why wouldn't he?
And he crashes by hitting the edge.
Yam's got the strats, but he doesn't have the execution. This is a very unfortunate thing to watch happen here, because that practice lap was so perfect, and now his overconfidence will be his downfall. That's never a good sign when you see one participant's time submitted and not the others, while both are still racing.
And he misses it again.
5. We're up to 5, Yam. What are you doing? This is a match well in Dom's favor.
I don't think you can do the out of bounds let scrappers run.
It's not even optimal. Hello, Dom, and hello, Yam.
Why,
That was a heck of a match.
yeah, GG, yeah, that was fun.
GG's. Let's just say a lot of things went wrong.
That last pick looked really unfortunate on your end.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was because he did this double skip and then failed at all 3 laps.
Did you do the bridge jump that I do in my PB, or try to? I mean,
Yes, he tried to do that.
Well, so I mean, I nailed it in my warm-ups, and then I get like I get a death going like down the ramp into the the skip, like the main skip,
yeah.
just like a random floor death, like not even like I don't know. And it was all, you should watch it. It was pretty funny. Like I died in ways that that I didn't know you could.
I came very close to falling off at the beginning of lap 1, but it just tapped the fence instead. Got lucky.
Yeah.
And then to top out,
no matter. Oh, hold on.
and then on topping off that unfortunate run, Yam tried to go out of bounds, but I don't think out of bounds is faster on Scrapper's run.
No, I don't even think it's possible. At that point, I basically knew that I had lost, and I was just kind of waddling across the finish line there.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's
no
that was,
matter how.
Oh, sorry. Go
What?
ahead.
Speaking from experience, no matter how good your practice lap is, you will find 8,000 new ways to screw up if you get a perfect one.
That was me on BTC skip. I did 3 out of 3 with EB just fine. I go in there, lap 1's alright. Lap 2, instantly die on the wall because I didn't brake enough, and then fall off and have to go back around. Lap 3, I'm starting to climb up, slide all the way back down, and then EB just falls off casually.
I
Yeah,
am surprised.
Unless you fell off.
Yeah, I was trying to tilt you early on with that one.
I was surprised that neither of you went with Mars Glow there. You
And
both.
he sucks on the normal, like on the old skip. In the new skip, he's like the best by far, but on that old skip, he's just a pain.
Well, so
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Well, he's anyways. That's just me.
that was one of the things I sort of prepared, and from experimenting with Mars a bunch, I found that he was like really inconsistent, and I found it very
I don't even have him on my list of pods to use.
right. So
for the skips.
I found a really consistent setup with Bumpy, just like a couple hours for the match, and I was like, yeah, let's try this, and it worked. Well, I mean, I won, so I guess it worked. It didn't work exactly as I planned, but
Yeah, Bumpy was my next in line if you spanned EB, so I get that.
yeah, Bumpy's pretty good.
I just like EB because he's easy to do there.
But I also know, too, is that Bumpy is also the best for Boom to Train skip without upgrades by wide margin.
If you do that version of the skip, he definitely is. We haven't proven, but there's probably a way to do the best, like the meta skip with some pod, but I'm not even going to be the one to try that. I'll leave that to some other poor person.
Some of the poor schmuck.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, the only pick I wasn't happy with was that last Scrapper's pick. I think what was your time there?
150.6. It wasn't clean or anything, that's for sure.
Yeah, I feel like I should have.
You could have taken that.
Well, yeah, I mean, possibly, but I think I probably could have come up with a stronger pick if I had thought about it a little more.
That's fair. I will say I wasn't expecting the Sebulba's Legacy pick. And I definitely thought I lost when I fell off on lap 1.
Yeah,
I wanna
that
talk
wasn't.
about that pick.
That actually
was-
wasn't. Yeah, that wasn't something I prepared. That was something I just thought of at the time because Dom actually read me like a book when I banned Ben and figured that I was going to go for the Elon Mac MGS flap.
Oh,
So I decided not to use a force. And then having Ben banned, I was like, well, what am I like halfway decent at without Ben? And I just landed on SL.
That's fair.
I want to
Understandable.
talk about this. Yam, you were using the new flap strat there, which is why that race was so close, because the two of you had vastly disparate pods statistics-wise, but Yam was able to keep that as a very, very close race by intentionally taking the lower path.
All right, yeah. I did lose 3 seconds on lap 1 to falling off, which is unfortunate. The tunnel route is not a thing you will ever do with bulls. Like, just don't, please. It's barely doable with Ben.
Yeah, I figured Mars was going to be good at it, even though again I hadn't practiced it.
Oh yeah, you don't need to practice it much with Mars. I agree with that pick for sure.
Yeah, I think that was a good pick, and I wish I had taken that race because it could have gone different after that.
I mean, I very could have easily died when I fell off. I don't even know how I managed to react enough to save it.
Yeah, and I mean, I had a couple bad bonks. I think I had a bad bonk lap 2, which cost me.
Yeah, I didn't have much of. I didn't do bad outside of falling off, which is why I was still able to get a decent time. And Mars with tunnel probably can go faster than I did the bulls, but I'm not gonna say it's easy or anything. I don't know how well you'd have to do with it, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know either. And yeah, part of my goal with that pick was to kind of throw that into doubt because I was like, do we really know like what's the smartest thing to do here?
Yeah. I mean,
feel-
that's true.
I do feel like if Yam, you had gone for tunnel strat on the third lap, you might have had that.
Well, I think I did practice that once, like a while back, and I found that top route lap 3 is always faster because you use more heat.
The way that I found, like I've done a lot of labbing of lap 3, and I think that at least with Ben, I'm not going to speak to Mars or anybody, but at least with Ben, if you were to have almost max heat going into the tunnel, it's faster. But unless you do that, it's essentially at best breaking even to go in the tunnel in lap 3, except it's infinitely harder.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense. And yeah, it's just so hard to do that. With Mars, it's a way more reasonable proposition, but I still like the top route better with him.
Yeah, no, not in tournament for sure.
Yeah.
Makes a lot of sense.
But yeah, I like your strat going into this CM, ignoring the fact that we started on a gentleman's backwards, but
yeah.
You'd see a backwards use in tournament.
Honestly, I thought lap 1 I completely messed myself up because I missed the way to the tunnel, or sorry, to the tent on lap 1.
Oh yeah.
And that's like 7 seconds of extra time loss just from missing the tent. Although, to be fair, with a death, it's only like 3 seconds time loss since I died on the other lap.
I'll have to go back and see what you did. It wouldn't have.
The uphill slope every lap for one.
Yeah, the uphill was, oh my god, every lap it was a different odyssey for me.
I died differently every lap.
It was a disaster.
It was fun though. I think every match should start with a backwards track, honestly.
I mean, it was entertaining. I will say that. And like the Howler Gorge, ignoring the like 2 things that are annoying about it backwards is pretty fun backwards.
It is. It's a pretty good track backwards. Having the 10 at the end is it's interesting.
That would be fun to try to optimize. But anyways, I enjoyed the match. I expected you to take 2 off me, and I think you would have had things gone your way with the Mongaza flap.
Yeah, there were some near misses. I don't know. I tried to approach this as just like kind of a fun group stage match, and I tried to avoid getting too nervous, and I think that helped me. But yeah, I do wish I'd been able to take a couple more tracks off because I think I can. But
you have it in you for sure. Today just wasn't the day.
Yeah, but no, very well played. It was a really fun match.
Yeah, for sure.
I'd also like to quickly thank you for bringing Sebulba's legacy up for us a 3rd time.
Oh yeah, of course.
In a single day.
Yep.
Yeah.
Why not?
I had it on the brain. That must be why I picked it.
You know what's funny is
Last Sebulba's legacy, everybody.
lost enough tracks. I was gonna do SL skip with Ben because I thought it'd be fun to do that.
Oh yeah, that would have been fun. I would have totally enjoyed that.
No,
I
so we
just,
would have had 9 laps of SL either way. Great.
Yeah, exactly. If Yam had taken 3 tracks off me, that was my planned last pick.
I see.
But yeah, it was a good match. I look forward to seeing how you do, especially against Goofbrush. I think that's going to be so entertaining to watch.
Indeed, yeah.
And you two, of course, the newcomers from the top group, so everybody's looking forward to seeing how you both do.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing Goof. It's gonna be a fun match.
For sure. I'm still a little bit sad that I didn't beat my tourney PB on AQC. I missed it by less than a 10th.
Yeah, I'm sad that you didn't die twice on AQC.
I deserve it for the strats I go for.
I only won my AQC match by a reasonable margin instead of beating my best time.
Look, man, it's all about the tourney PBs. We all out for the tourney PBs.
Sure.
Alright, well, I think that probably wraps everything up. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys again for commentary. Thank you for the great match, Yam. GG again.
GG's.
Thank you to Speed Gaming for once again hosting our tournament this year. We are always grateful for the platform. And I know we were on Prime Speed Gaming this time, so I hope everybody out there enjoyed it. And I look forward to seeing as many of you as possible on Friday for Nog versus Alasklar, as we said. And in the meantime, may the Force be with you.
Yep. Good luck, everyone. Bye, Bill.